Hockey Show. I'm the Trev. Sweet. Anyway, if you're here, you know why you're here. We're doing another jersey reaction to one of my favorite things about the NHL right now, the outdoor games. More specifically, the Stadium Series. And, well, normally, the Stadium Series jerseys are known for being completely outrageous. For the record, Carolina and Washington dropped them both today. And while the latter might appear to fall in that category, which we will talk about after this one, Carolina's doesn't look too bad at all. Let's talk about it. So if you haven't seen this in the last couple of years, here's what you get. Now let me explain. This was the jerseys that they were going to wear for the 2021 Stadium Series game before it was ultimately postponed due to things that we aren't just going to name here. But after 2 years, they have brought it out, and I'm not disappointed at all. Let's dive right into it. So let's start with the logo. Very basic, very true to the similar fashion that their logo's in now, only it's primarily black and red. There's no silver, there's no white in there, just black and red. Kind of gives you that feel or that reminder of the blackout jerseys they sold in the early 2000s. That's what that reminds me of. The captaincy should look very familiar for Canes fans, as that is the same C, probably on a smaller scale, I'm not 100% sure, of the C they wear on their road jerseys and currently their reverse retros in the word Canes. So there's that. Numbering and lettering on the back is straight italicized red with black on the sleeves for the numbers. Inside the collar, obviously, the Storm flags. Stadium Series patch on the left shoulder, and North Carolina patch on the right. The pants even round out this fashion statement with the Storm flags running down the leg. So that'll definitely stand out if it doesn't already. So all told, it's a very, very well thought out design. I mean, the silver or dark gray doesn't blend into the black, and the black doesn't blend into the gray. There's just enough red, no white. You might say they knocked this one right out of the park. So, to say that about a Stadium Series jersey is odd and questionable. But again, the million-dollar question that I ask on all these videos: would I buy it? I would most definitely say I'd consider it. I mean, for starters, it's kind of outside the Carolina bubble while staying in the Carolina bubble. I mean, they didn't think outside the box. They didn't make it some of the nightmares we've seen in the last couple of years. They kept it straight to the roots, didn't tamper too much with it other than take out the white. It's a nice Hurricanes jersey. Would I rank it as one of their best? Maybe. Would I put it in the top 5 of a new Stadium Series jersey ranking? Maybe, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. At least another 3 more games before I consider making another ranking of the Stadium Series jerseys. But all in all, one of the nicer Stadium Series jerseys I've seen in a long time. Give me your thoughts on the 2023 Carolina Hurricanes Stadium Series jerseys. So now watch us hockey shows. I want to thank you for tuning in. Don't think I don't appreciate the gesture, especially if you're right here. It's great for both of us, right? Right. So, since you're here, or if you've made it this far, or if you just want to say hi, or if you dig the stuff I'm doing, give me a thumbs up. I think I've earned it. That red button. If you haven't done so already, it'll make you feel good. We want to get to 250 relatively sooner than later. And why not? It's a great thing to do. Social. My only social, which I barely use, is in the description down below. Let's move forward. I got a Capitals jersey to look at. But in the meantime, in between time, You look for more videos from Trev. Later.